Howdy peeps. I want to come back here. This is July. This is our July. This is the first half of July actually. And this turns out to be a really cool video. It's got, it shows us cutting and finishing up the pine job and getting back to the shop and fixing my debacle where I ran the wheel off the buncher and hooking my brakes up on the buncher and everything and getting geared up for getting towards the fall push. So what we're doing here is the last setting on the pine job. We've been getting hit by rain in and out and everything on this job. This year's turned out, 2018 turned out to be one of the wettest years in history in our area. But it kept hitting us with rain and we're hauling some gravel in because the spot we're coming in the last setting on this pine, well, it ain't all pine, but it's got a lot of pine mixed in it. The last setting, it was in a pretty rough spot. So we end up having to haul some gravel and get ourselves set up. All right, now I got to rebuild this cylinder in here for Raji's. It's been leaking like a sieve. Look at there, it's running down the gland. Oh boy. Well, it's gonna be a nasty job. Look how wet it's made all the hoses and stuff. Belly pan. Whew. Nasty. And it's been butchered up. We'd had some kind of bolt issue and I didn't know about the bolt issue and until we end up doing that to our skidder frame. So good times. But everything else is bent to match it, so it works. I think I found my issue. Gland's busted. I've never seen that before. That had to have something to do with the wreck. Wow. Never seen that before. She's busted. That's what I thought I seen when I started taking it apart. Here was Willie hauling in a load while I was working on Raji's steering cylinder. Then you can see the rise coming up the road. Now where Big Daddy's standing there, that was softer than Hades. I don't know what the deal was there, but it was soft, soft, soft. Out of nowhere. It was hard where the steer tire is. You can see where the drive tire sunk in, and I dumped 3 maybe loads of millings. And then right there where the dozer's at and everything, it was soft, soft, soft. But what I'm going to skip to here next is cutting down the pine. I wanted to get some cutting in the pine with the buncher. And I kind of got to playing with some editing here, and I just thought it was neat watching the trees go. And you can see with Titus, there's technique to these rubber bunchers. And the rubber tire buncher, just a clear cut just don't make it look good. I like it in a select cut, but a clear cut just don't make it look splendiferous by no means. Because right now a daggone tractor cutter doesn't have that on the ground. You grab the next one, be swinging. It's just. But it's a daggone good setup. I'm proud of Titus. I think we'll always keep it around. It'll be like a cable rig. I think we'll always keep that rig around. But as far as being top notch, the best quality way of doing things, probably not. but it does, dollar for dollar, it does just fine. It's been a good machine for us. And the Cummins issue that I've always complained about this thing, it was actually not Cummins' fault. There was a Bosch high pressure pump. It's like it's set up like a star. There's a 3-piston high pressure for the common rail that boosts up the pressure like, 20-something thousand pounds or whatever. Anyways, there's a fuel regulator on that thing, and it had not been working properly, probably since we got the machine. And that's what's always made this machine hard to start. We fixed that. When they redone this pump, they fixed that. And let me tell you this, babies, fires up pretty daggone good. It primes a lot better. They don't prime perfect like a deer, but it primes not bad at all. And the cold starts, it's cold starting. Look at that, I got the top weight fell back too far and I couldn't hold it on the table. The cold starts on this rig is not too shabby. It starts better than some of our deers. But there's some of the deers that start better than, deer's just a good all-around motor for your cold weather and stuff. And logging, deer's a good logging motor. I always thought. I got to cutting the widget. I just thought it was neat watching these hit the ground. Backing uphill like that, you gotta make sure and get your top weight back far enough to where it don't lose out the front. And that's a sassafras tree right there. There were spots in this job that was just a clear cut to get rid of the pond. They done their job, and it was time to get some hardwood back, some native hardwood back. So that's why I'm taking all this canopy down, getting rid of this whole canopy in this area. And we're close enough to the mill, we utilize the fiber on the top of these pine trees that don't make dimension wood. We're utilizing them as grinder food for spare mulch, for storable excess mulch. Most of our mulch is all made out of hardwood. If we get an emergency, we like the option to throw some pine through a bleach chipper and then touch them up with a grinder to be able to make sure our people are fed. They say the worst thing in the mulch industry, just like on YouTube, they say the worst thing in YouTube is being bored. That's the worst thing kills with YouTube. Worst thing kills with mulch is running out.
Well, we're finally getting the wood in, finally got the pipeline full. Old Ticktock's going at it. He's a ticker. We hauled 15 loads in the first day, and then I don't know what she hauled today. And then I'm taking a load in me.
This, I do believe, was a Saturday. I had this run laid out real good, and Stevie said, I'm over. He said, let me do some cutting. So he traded me off, and I'm running the din. And I thought it was neat. I thought things looked neat, so I thought, heck with it, I'll just set up the old phone here and do some recording. And I think it turned out to be a pretty cool video. I'll be quiet through this one and let you all listen to the video. I think it's pretty neat.
course, there's other screens, but up here they can see what's going on down there too. So if there's any problems or something, everybody knows what's up, can react to it. The other day, I was watching this, and the debark concave stopped up, and said, "Hey, ain't that stopped up?" Yep, sure is. All right, we cut along the road there, which sucks now because I found out there's fence there, so I hate to even look at what my teeth looks like. I'm afraid to see. By the looks of this ash cut, they're going to be rounded off. We're trying to get it finished because I got to go back and pull the rear end out buncher. But here's how the, seeing that there's a ribbon run, I got it ribbon down through here for the din. Stevie's down in here. There he is down there. He's back in the hardwood. There's some big redwoods laid down there. And what they'll do is they'll end up dragging some of that slash down below that ain't been ran over because they throw them on either side, and they'll pull it out, cover some of that exposed ground. Here's where my tire broke off, right here about where that pink and blue ribbon is. Just down below there. But he's got to run through this pile yet with the din. Them guys will have that. Now that run he's on now that goes way down that valley, it got steep cutting that son of a buck. We pulled some big boys up out of that hole. I was really impressed with the buncher over that. I'll just leave them in there loose before we pull the axe out. Here, grab this wrench and you can beat the hell out of yourself. You ready? FYI, that's a bit sharpened with a 4.5-inch side grinder. All right, here we go. I'm getting ready to tear into the other side. It is after 3. I've been screwing with this all day. I have ran into trouble many times. I've ran into situations with bits. I've ran into situations where there's hardness in his hub. I think I'll prove my theory on the other side. But man, I've done aggravating jobs, but I promise you that's an aggravating job. Look at all the mess I made on the floor and the oil and stuff. You talk about some Frankenstein shit. This it works great. I gotta drain the air out of it. I gotta bleed it. Oh, but it's a beast. It is perfect. You punch that pedal and you can't hardly move it. It don't want to move at all.
You punch that pedal and it just drags them. You can hear the discs in there dragging. Which only got one axle, but the main purpose is done. It's fixed. It's good enough. Good enough for Hoots Ford. But there you go, boys. Tatey Talk brake cylinder there. Johnny Popper brakes on a Tiger Act. Okay, she's done and finally ready to go. Finally. I got a bent toe I'm gonna have to work on. Hey, should just stick them up on a high, make a high stump, stick them up on. Finally, I'll break one though. But they ain't starting to crack or nothing. Quadco makes these pretty good. I think Quadco's got this pretty good. What is that? Quadco's got this set up pretty good, I believe. So, no complaints here. Got reverse alarm. I want to make sure and get my alarm going. I want to make sure all the audio and stuff on this thing's doing good. Want to get that right. You all see why for too long. But everything's good on her. We got her brakes. They work good. I screwed them son of a bucks up. I hooked the valve up wrong and off. But they're right now. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the buttons and leave me likes, comments, stuff. Let me know what's up. And to anybody's wanting Logger Wade gear, go to loggerwade.com and help yourself at the shop there. And we got all that good mess. Take care of it. And mostly just want to say thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one later on.